We'll move on to our next item, which is the president's report. I try to report to this board fairly regularly and consistently, but there are some special things, and it's a lot easier to report in person. But one thing that was also going to happen at this meeting, as we tend to do, as the WSBA travels around the state, and we try to make it an important fact that we do travel around the state, so we do get to interact with all the communities of lawyers out there. We try to recognize those lawyers and other members of the community that the legal community recognizes, that the local legal community recognizes, not necessarily lawyers, as people who are doing the amazing work of being heroes to society. And to that end, Whatcom County Bar and the Skagit County Bar have both nominated individuals to be considered local heroes by the State Bar Association. And I'm very honored, one, that I live in their geographic proximity, which means I'll actually be able to probably physically bring them an award as we would do if we had this meeting in person. But I would like to tell you a little bit about them. And so the Local Hero Award criteria is for those who have made noteworthy contributions to their community. Of course, they don't get the free lunch today, but they will get their plaque. Our nominations are Heather Powell from Whatcom County and Heather Webb from Skagit County. And I'd like to start with Heather Powell. At first, neither of them were going to be available, but I believe Heather Powell may have manifested. Ms. Powell, are you here?
I am.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Heather was selected for the Local Hero Award by the Whatcom County Bar Association for her dedication to children in need. Since 2013, Heather has served as CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Whatcom County. During her tenure, Heather has demonstrated commitment to helping children in the community, and this hallmark was amplified during this COVID-19 crisis that we're facing right now. At the end of 2019, it was rumored that a local child care provider, Kids World, would be closing. Heather spearheaded the efforts for the Boys and Girls Club to step in and acquire the organization, saving over 500 licensed child care locations from closing. That's more than 60% of these children come from low-income families, and the loss of daycare would have devastated our community. Many parents were deemed essential workers just as the coronavirus was emerging. Heather's nominator, Jennifer Slattery, an attorney in our community and treasurer of the Whatcom County Bar, wrote, Heather knows that it was essential for how many low-income families to have child care in order for families to remain working, and she made that happen through her personal efforts. Regarding Heather's work at the Boys and Girls Club, Chief Development Officer Sarah Maloney remarked, Heather is committed, articulate advocate at the local and statewide level for some of the most at-risk youth in our community. Heather is an energetic leader who acts with courage, determination, and a desire to make a difference. Heather, it is a true privilege to honor you today. Thank you for your dedication to children in need. The partnerships between lawyers and community organizations help make for thriving communities, and it's no small wonder you're being recognized by the Whatcom legal community and the Washington State Bar today. It's a personal privilege since I'm a member of your community, and I will be bringing you this plaque in person at some point. Congratulations, Heather. Everyone, please join me in a round of applause for Heather. Wonderful. And so everyone's on mute, but they are icing and clapping. The noise isn't quite as, we can do the, yes. It's the first time I've effectively found a use for this. Fantastic. Heather, do you have any words you'd like to say?
Well, I very much appreciate the recognition. This is not why I get up every day and do the work that I do. Of course, I do that because I'm passionate about making sure that children have advocates, people who are willing to walk alongside them in their journeys. But having somebody recognize the work that I have done, especially over the last year, is very kind. And so I very much appreciate you selecting me. I'm sure there were many worthy candidates put forth, as there are many community members who work very hard to do great work. So thank you very much. I appreciate your recognition of me and of all of the people that you have recognized and will continue to recognize. It's a nice, it's a little bit motivating to know that people are watching and paying attention. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Heather. And I will see you sometime soon, I think.
Very good.
And Skagit County has also brought someone forward, and that is also a Heather. It's a requirement this year to be a Heather. That is Heather Webb. I believe she was scheduled for a camping trip and was going to be unable to make it, or might not have a cell signal. Heather Webb, do you happen to be present? Very good. I know Heather. Heather has worked in the legal field since 1990, first as a paralegal and then a law clerk, and now a shareholder at GLP Attorneys in Burlington. She completed her legal education through the WSBA's Rule 6 law program. So it's really, for me, an exciting thing, because that's one of the topics of our agenda today is the great work of the Rule 6 program, and we're going to be inviting them to our next meeting as well to talk to the board. And this is just a great example of how a non-traditional path to a legal degree can result in a real champion to the community. I first met Heather as a governor of the WSBA through her work as in bar leadership in Skagit County and going down there to meet with lawyers. I've been really impressed with her level of organization. She serves as president of the Skagit County Bar Association and is known as a legal evangelist who has helped highlight others who make significant contributions to the legal community. As Skagit County Bar President, Heather has invested her time and energy to make the association more visible in the community. She's reimagined their annual Law Day luncheon as a dinner and opened the event to the community, extending special invitations to high school teachers and students. Heather speaks Spanish fluently. She frequently works with Spanish-speaking clients across the state, helping them with their legal needs. In addition to her work in the Skagit County Bar, Heather is a member of the Washington State Association for Justice, Washington Women Lawyers, and the Whatcom County Bar. She has also been named a Super Lawyer Rising Star. Heather's nomination states, she is an outstanding mentor and supporter of young attorneys in her firm and readily shares her time and knowledge with others. She is highly admired for her legal skills and her compassion and devotion to her clients and community. Heather, as a longtime colleague in next door county to you and having got to know you through my work with the WSBA, I am thrilled to bestow the State Bar's Local Hero Award to you. And I want to thank you for your service to the community and for being an exemplary bar member. I know you're not here on the line. I hope your supporters are, people who know you are, and I hope later you might come and watch this. So in anticipation of that, if everyone could join me in a round of applause, that would be fantastic. We can do the silent one. Yes. Yes, thank you both. Heather and Heather, you are making a difference up here in Northwest Washington. As president, I'm not supposed to say biased things, but the best corner of Washington. Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much. Thank you for being here.